Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Derek, aka No One on YouTube, and I'm going to do some more Diana Ankudinova. So, um, last reaction that I got, or that I did, I got some really great comments. I had one that I had to delete because I was like, I can't deal with like stupidity. But anyways, um, some really great information from you guys. Somebody named Monolith73 sent me some info that was very and a lot of other comments were very similar too. This one was just a little bit more what's the word? Well, let me show you. Let me show you. Hold on a second. Let me just kind of like change my screen. Okay. So I cannot read that. I don't have my glasses on, but she says, um, first, about the uniqueness. Diana's timbre is recognizable from the very first note. This is one of the most valuable qualities in vocals when a singer cannot be confused with anyone else. Second, deep resonance. There is a sense of volume and vibration, as if the sound doesn't just play but fills the space. Many listeners describe it as a wave or an echo that can be physically felt. Third, a rich overtone spectrum. And I definitely got that one too, as well, when I was listening to it. Her voice contains many low harmonics, which is extremely rare for a female voice. The sound is dense and velvety without harshness or emptiness. It feels full and complete. So I'm loving the descriptions and the adjectives that she's using to describe because they're very appropriate. Fourth, natural power and precision. Diana does not shout. The power comes from resonance, not from forcing the vocal cords, which I could tell that was not coming from the vocal cords. I mean, obviously, a trained vocalist like that, whether she trained herself or not, or went to a, had some kind of vocal training, but either way, um, the power is actually coming from your diaphragm. If a person is using their throat, then they're not. If they're using their throat for power, it should come from the diaphragm. But anyways, so it says this makes the sound feel strong, confident, and clean at the same time. And then she says, and of course, emotional depth. Her timbre connects on a deep level, evoking archetypal sensations, mysticism, ancient qualities, ethnic colors, even a sense of prayer. At the same time, she is able to change her vocal color from a low, almost ritual-like sound to a bright and lyrical one. Um, I get what they're saying. I mean, let me just keep reading. Um, then I've seen this word in a lot of the different comments. Contralto. Contralto is the rarest category of female voice. But in Diana's case, several additional factors come into play: natural vocal density, strong resonant power, tonal stability, even in complex phrases, clear diction, and the ability to sustain sound without overtone dropouts. Usually, a voice like this develops either in an experienced ethnic vocalists or in singers with many years of formal training. With Diana, it is a rare natural foundation combined with training. Okay, so that's awesome. Conclusion: Diana Ankudinova stands out not because of hype or behind the scenes agreements, but because her timbre combines rare natural qualities, powerful resonance, emotional depth, and clean technique. That is why her voice creates such an unusually strong impact on listeners, both physiological and emotional. So, very nice. Very nice comment. Somebody else mentioned here that she is a dramatic contralto, which is the deepest, darkest, most powerful voice type for a female. She also has the ability to sing with polyphonic overtones. So, very nice. Now, somebody asked me to react and they sent me the link. So I didn't search this out. Somebody sent me the link. And by the way, this is coming from a channel, Quistis Vagias, which, and I'm probably chopping up the name and I apologize, but he commented on that video as well. And he was letting me know, which is what I do anyways with any of my videos. I always put my videos on private for 2 days before I go public. But he was letting me know that that's how it could, help with the demographics. And that's absolutely true. So thank you so much for the um, for the tip there, my friend. And I'm going to react to the video that's on your channel, Wicked Game. And I guess Diana was 15 years old here. It says best video quality. So let me go ahead and, oops, sorry guys. Hold on. All right, so let me go ahead and put on my headphones. And here's some more Diana. Let's go. Oh, this is a short song too, or short performance.
The world was on fire, and no one could save me but you.
So right away, I'm loving the blues, and that because the blues, it's like such a deep, rich blue color, and it just really adds to the vibe of, you know, the performance and the environment. Right away, also, as she's just sitting there poised, then she starts in a whispery, breathy way. And I really like that.
Was on fire, and no one could save me but you.
That very whispery, right?
It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I need somebody like you.
Beautiful.
I never dreamed that I need somebody like you.
Yeah, you could hear that low resonance there. You can hear that, you know, she got a little bit low and deep. When she said somebody. Beautiful. Beautiful control and that vibrato.
Class.
What we get game to play to make me feel this way. What we getting to do to let me dream of you.
I love that tone. I love that she has this ability in her vocals because as I was reading in the comments, how this is like one of the rarest qualities that a female vocalist can have. And for me to experience it is just awesome because I've never, I didn't even know about that vocal ability, let alone to hear a female vocalist sing it like that. Um, and she's not doing the whole song like that. Again, she started off, you know, breathy and whispery, and then she gave it a little bit of power. And, you know, with one word, she went a little deeper. But now she's like in that section where she's singing this section in that, I guess, contralto. Is that what it's called? But, and also just look at the stage setup. It's just absolutely beautiful. And the lights on her, I mean, all of this just adds to the performance. I mean, it's really, really gorgeous. I also did a couple of Oh, I watched after I did my reaction, I watched just like a couple other people reacting to her, and I don't know, it was just funny to see how some other reactors were reacting to her because I don't know. I gotta look back and see like what my first reaction was like. I'm sure I was intrigued to say the least, but some of the other reactors that I saw, they were just kind of like maybe put off or something. It never put me off. I recognized that it was different and unique, but anyways, but without all that said, let me just go back a little bit more.
What we get game to play to make me feel this way. What we getting to do to let me dream of you. What we getting to say. You never felt this way. What we
I love that. So as she's in that, I don't know if that's the word that I need to use, but as she's in that contralto, and then she goes into that really high note and then goes back down. That's genius.
What we getting to say. You never felt this way. What we getting to do to make me dream of you. I don't wanna fall in love.
All those vocal runs. Hold on.
Make me dream of you. I don't wanna fall in love.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful.
No, I don't wanna fall in love.
And there's that wind in her hair again. Okay, good.
And no one could save me but you.
Офигеть.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And that last part, there was no way that I was going to pause that. So let's just go back a little tiny bit. Again, I loved it when she had those like vocal runs.
I don't wanna fall in love.
Look at her face. And then you know what else I saw, which I know has to be on purpose, because again, we've had those deep blues, right? In the color for the ambiance and the vibe of the performance. The color was to add character to, to pull you into the whole performance. But when she started coloring in her voice more, when she started putting a little bit more power, the lights, the different colors came up. So I thought that was interesting. As she's coloring in her voice, the colors are coming on behind her. I think it's this part.
No,
Not yet.
I don't wanna fall in love.
And the other thing that I love looking at her face when she's singing. I don't know where she's going. She's in some place, but you can see it in her eyes when she's singing. I can't describe it. Maybe you guys can help me out. But I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I just can't put it into words right now. Here we go. See the colors coming? And now she's going to start adding more color and texture to her voice. See? There's that look. Unbelievable. Exactly.
No one could save me but you.
And I love how she ended it in that breathy
Bassi,
whisper
yes.
note. Wow. Once again, this was another fantastic, I can't even say introduction anymore because the first reaction was the introduction, but I guess you could say another spectacular performance by Diana. And she was 15 in this. Yeah, she was 15 years old in this performance. So I'm very interested and invested in continuing down this little rabbit hole. So, you guys help me out. Leave me some links. I know a lot of you guys were talking about the pirated one and all that stuff. Listen, I didn't know any better. Okay. So send me some links. Let me know which performance to do next. There were some. This wasn't the only one that was recommended, but Wicked Game was recommended quite a bit. And then there was a couple others that were listed there, and I think a few people did leave me some links. So I'm just gonna have to go back to that and click on the links, and then just save it in a what do you call it in one of my playlists so that I can get to it later. But anyway, she is again, it's a rare quality. So she is just a rare, unique, gifted vocalist. And I wonder if my Russian friend Dmitry knows about her. So I'm gonna have to ask him. And by the way, he has his own YouTube channel and he does reactions. So maybe I'll tag him in there. He does a lot of metal. Well, because I'm a metalhead too. So you guys keep that in mind as I'm watching artists that are not metal. I'm mostly a metalhead, but I can appreciate art and I can appreciate skill and talent. And Diana definitely has it. So I'm really excited to continue doing this. So please, by all means, there's going to be a lot more Diana on the channel. So press like and subscribe. And I'm going to have the link to the original video in the description. I'm going to have Diana's socials so that you can go follow Diana. Please go follow the artist. Please support the artist. And I will do my best by supporting her, making sure that I do anything pirated. You got to remember, I'm an American, and it's different over here with all that kind of stuff. But anyways, in the description is also going to be all of my socials, including my Patreon. And if there's anything that ever gets blocked or copyright claimed from Diana, it's always going to go on Patreon. So I'll let you guys know if there's anything there that can't be on YouTube or that I won't be able to post on YouTube. So I'll let you guys know. So thank you so much, everybody. All of my socials will be in there, including my Instagram and my Discord and TikTok and Facebook and the whole 9 yards. If you'd like to make a song request, go ahead and you can scan the QR code over here. It'll take you to buy me a coffee. You can buy me a coffee and let me know what you'd like me to react to next, and then I'll make sure that I get to that right away. Or if you go into comment section, there should be a pinned comment with a PayPal link and the Buy Me a Coffee link. So you can either scan this or you can click the link in the comment section. But thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you in the next Diana reaction and the next reaction period. So peace out.